Now, this week, the ties are going to roll. And the fate of the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, Rigathi Gachagua, is supposed to be determined. Will Gachagua go home? And if he wins, what will be his game plan? Will he survive under the regime of President William Ruto, who he believes now has every intention of finishing him as the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya? A question that a lot of us are going to answer right now. Now, let's get down to business. A three-bench judge is expected to listen to the application on the conservatory orders that were given to stop the swearing in of Professor Kedora Kindiki as the new Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya. Now, the question is, how will they rule? And if they rule in favor of Gachagua, what are the survival tactics that Gachagua is going to adopt? These judges include Eric Ogola, Anthony Murima, and Dr. Fred Mugambi. They are the ones expected to make the ruling. Now, the said conservatory orders were issued ex parte and without according the state or the National Assembly or the parties a chance to be heard. The application read. Now, it is prejudicial to the people of Kenya and the entire republic if the office of the Deputy President remains vacant as a result of the ex parte interim orders. Then something must be done. Now, when you look at it, the survival technique that Gachagua must adopt to survive is something that we all have to say it will be pulled out of the history books if he is supposed to survive under the regime of President William Ruto as his deputy president. The National Assembly claims Justice Richard Mwogo issued the order against swearing in Kithure Kindiki without ascertaining whether he had jurisdiction to entertain matters concerning the impeachment process. Now, Advocate Eric Gumbo argued that the Constitution, in particular Article 95 and 96, vests Parliament with the exclusive mandate to hold the executive accountable, to hold the executive accountable through mechanisms including impeachment. Justice Mwongo issued the ex parte orders in the effect of reviewing the impeachment proceedings contrary to the doctrine of political questions when Gachagua ceases to hold office. On October 17th, when the Senate voted to uphold his impeachment, he said, now the National Assembly, which supported the Attorney General's application to set aside the orders, argued that stopping implementation of the Senate resolution will cause a significant constitutional crisis. It is their argument that the order by Mwongo was issued on basis of non-closure of material facts, including that implementation of the resolution that has been stayed had already taken effect. Kindiki on Friday was nominated as deputy president and on the same day was processed and gazetted by the National Assembly as the DP. The statement means Kindiki is the deputy president-elect, awaiting his swearing in. Now let's proceed forward. Yes, we all agree that Kithure Kindiki is the perfect fit to replace Rigathi Gachagua. But when you look at the case that the petitioners have against the National Assembly and against the Senate, they have a very argumentative case and a very strong case, which means there is a possibility of them winning the case. Now, according to the former LCK president or Law Society of Kenya president, Nelson Havi, he argues out a very crucial point. If Gachagua survives the impeachment, then what will be his game plan? Nelson Havi, he says this, and I quote the guy. He says if Gachagua wins the impeachment, there is a certain level of understanding that he might come onto. There is a high possibility that he will win. But if he wins, he will have uh, to go ahead and resign as the deputy president of the Republic of Kenya. Now listen to her. It is doubtful Rigathi Gachagua wants to continue serving as DP. He is fighting the legal consequences of impeachment, an action and any prudent person would take. He will resign after the impeachment is quashed or fight to the Supreme Court. Now, if the impeachment is quashed, what will he be taking to the Supreme Court? What will be his fight against the government at the Supreme Court? If the impeachment is quashed, the guy will then go ahead to retain his position as the deputy president of the Republic of Kenya. Are you getting me? Now, if he retains his position, the question is, he cannot work with President William Ruto. He will not work with President William Ruto. Their relationship has been severed. Their relationship has been torn apart. The divorce has happened. It has happened in a very crucial manner that cannot be restored. Because Gachagua made the drift became so wide yesterday while he was addressing the media after exiting Karen Hospital, where he directly accused the president of plotting to kill him together with his wife and his children. Now, that is a point of no return, which means he cannot continue working as the deputy president of the Republic of Kenya. Furthermore, even if he is reinstated, remember, a conservatory order was issued by the State House Chief of Staff to the workers at Gachagua's office at Arambe House. They were all told to vacate the office. They were given conservatory orders to leave the premises. And these orders did not come from the chief of staff. These are direct orders from the president, which means even if he assumes office, he has no people to work under him. The people, over 102 of them, have been fired. They have been sent home. So it's upon him now to find another contingent of people to work with. Now, instead of him fighting so much to continue being in this government that does not want him, ukikataliwa na bwana yako, the best thing to do is to walk out. If the marriage doesn't work, as Moses Kuria said, and I quote what Moses Kuria today posted through his social media pages, because he had a very clear message to Rigathi Gachagua. Listen to him. He says, "Dear judges, the wife has said her life is in danger, that the husband tried to poison her twice. Why would you want to endanger her life by returning her on harm's way? Let her go for her own safety. What God has put asunder, let no judge put together." So which means Gachagua, hata akishinda, he will be exonerated of all the charges and the impeachment quashed. Now, if it is quashed, that means his career as a politician and as a civil servant is protected. Now, he can come to buy in the near future, but right now, he needs some peace of mind, as he argued. So it's best for him to walk out. What is your take in regards to this? Leave your comment to the comment section. I'll see you in our next video. This is Celeb Corner KE.